5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check rhythm. So the shot, replace, go.
AHA's standard is kind of the 30 to 2. Do 30 compressions, give 2 breaths to the patient, do 30 more compressions. When we went up to Washington and took the class from those guys who are arguably the best in the country, the save rates are 62% from witness arrest, so they do it as good as anybody in the world. So when they were teaching us that stuff, they said, hey, we think that these interruptions, even pausing for breathing, even though we know that's important, really has a cost that it carries with it. And the cost is within the 3 seconds we're giving breaths, blood pressure goes to 0. So we think that you should give the breath while compressions is going on. So you might get less air in, but we'd rather that little bit of air move around. And so that's where the basis of high performance CPR started. It's this uninterrupted, continuous compression CPR that has no breaks to give oxygenation to our patients. We still give it to them. Every 10th time we push on the chest, we squeeze the bag and give some air to it. And you can see that from how the guys did it. So every 10th they'll give a breath, basically. So, but what we get is uninterrupted circulation. And for the lay public, we kind of got the same thing. As long as we just want them to put their hands on the chest and then start compressing until basically we get there. That's really important. Because we know that will help improve survival, and we know from our own data that we're not getting enough bystander CPR before we get there, and that is such an important piece. We got to have the public help us out on this stuff, because we're seeing about 30-ish% for bystander CPR. That's with dispatch giving directions over the phone, having people being willing to do CPR on a stranger or their loved one. And we know if they don't, even the short amount of time it takes us to get there can be too long. We really need their help in all this.